Hi guys, review time, another new product in the studio to test here, give my honest opinion on its looks, its feel, and obviously performance through GC2 on the simulator. So what I've got in my hands today is the Mizuno JPX EZ Forged iron. So new release from Mizuno about a month ago. It's the JPX range, so it's the sort of more forgiving sort of range, but this one's the forged version. So you're getting a little bit of the forged, obviously what you get in the MP range, but you're getting a bit of forgiveness, a bit more tech in the head what you get in the JPX range. Okay, so as I say, forged head, it's quite a sort of medium sort of sole thickness there, sort of medium top line, and it's in this like sort of a dark smoked finish, which looks nice. It's you know, I've always liked that sort of finish. A few brands have done this finish now over the years, and it is a nice sort of finish, and it's doesn't make it look too big when behind the golf ball. I'd maybe say when it's sat behind the ball, it's quite a large profile from toe to heel. So it's a nice presence behind the ball there, which would fill you a little bit of confidence, but it's not by any means a sort of big chunky sort of lump of metal really behind the ball, which some of the game improvement irons you know, tend to look like. So nice looking golf club. What you'll probably see on this one, because it's a fitting iron here, the hosel or ferrule section is like a brushed silver, where normally obviously that's just a black plastic ferrule there. In terms of a little bit of tech here, this is the boron infused metal. So what Mizuno are saying here is they're replacing the metal with this boron, which is firmer and harder, so ultimately it can make the material stronger. So they can make this face thinner in some sections without sacrificing the strength of the material, so obviously no breakages, etc. Got a little bit of an undercut there. You might just sort of see that, get that right angle. There's a bit of an undercut in there, which again helps with off-centre hits, keeping ball speeds up across the face. So nice looking iron. Let's hit a few shots. I've got this in a 6 iron. It's ½ inch longer. It's a little bit upright for my spec, and a KBS Tour X shaft. So just going to hit a few shots. I've got myself about 190 yards out from this green, so which is roughly my sort of 6 iron distance. Yeah, so sitting behind the ball, as I say, it looks nice. You've got that smoked finish where the grooves is now like is a lighter colour, so that really frames the ball nice, frames behind the ball nicely addressed there. Little bit of offset, medium sort of top line there, but as I say, quite a long from heel to toe sort of look, I would say. It looks like quite a big face to go at. Let's hit a few shots. Quite a nice strike, just push that a little bit. It's a nice strike. Yeah, 187 carry there. It's probably where I'm at really with the 6 iron. That felt nice. I wouldn't say it's a very sort of soft feel. You maybe expect, you know, because it says forged, you might expect this very sort of ultra soft, like buttery feel. Sometimes you expect from a Mizuno iron, maybe the MP range. You don't sort of get that really. I'm not saying it feels hard or anything, but maybe just not as soft as the other MP range in the Mizuno. Maybe that's the boron in there, I don't know, but it doesn't quite feel as soft as a normal forge. That was a little bit pulley, that one, but not a bad strike there. Quite a solid sort of sound to it when you strike it. That was 188 carry. That was a solid hit. That was a really nice strike, just on target. Yeah, 188 carry again. Okay, let's hit one more and we'll have a look at some numbers. Nice shot, just a little bit cleaner that one. Yeah, it just dropped off a little bit. That was 185 carry there, Joe. Just got a touch low in the face, that one. Okay, let's have a look at some numbers. Okay, so let's have a look at some numbers here, guys. Got ball speed there at 127, launching about 16.8, which is pretty right for me for a 6-iron there. Spin number's quite good there, 5218. So I'm generally, if anybody watched some of my videos with irons, I'm generally a sort of low spinner of the golf ball when it comes to irons. So that's quite a highish number for me, which I quite like, because I know that's going to have a little bit more control when it comes into the green. So, you know, in summer you might get a tight pin position, or the greens are firm, and you want that bit more sort of control, and a slightly higher spin number will help you to get that. So you see quite some good, some consistent number there. You see the one that's just dropped off there. So you can see the launch at 15.2, spin's just dropped off. I caught that a fraction heavy there, which just drags a bit of spin off it. And obviously just launched a touch lower there, which just missed a little bit more left than anything there. So that's just brought my averages down a little bit, but I'm liking those numbers really. Averaging there at 185. So the first one just leaked a little bit to the right there. You can see that just dropped off on distance more than anything. The remaining four were pretty consistent there, even though I had that last one which was a little bit low in the face strike. So I'd say quite a forgiving iron there, but give me some nice numbers. Interesting number there. It works quite nicely for myself there. I could quite easily game that myself out on the golf course. You know, it appeals to me. It's a nice look. I like that smoke finish. It's not a small look by any means behind the golf ball, but it's not a huge chunky golf club. So it fills me with a little bit of confidence. I've got that little bit of forged feel. As I say, it's not maybe forged as in maybe the MP range, or maybe like the Shrixon irons, for instance, you know, the really sort of soft feel ones. But I know there's a bit of power behind it in a way, like there's a little bit of power under that bonnet, and to be honest with you, know, we've got that boron infused metal in there. You can sort of maybe feel that stronger feel as it comes off the club face. The forge sort of balances that off a little bit in a way. But nice looking irons, give me some good numbers, and I think that will appeal to a lot of golfers. You know, somebody who wants that little bit of feel, likes that look, but wants that little bit of forgiveness, but also wants maybe a bit of ball speed there to try and keep the distances up. Okay, JPX EZ Forged iron, worth a go, guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all very soon.